Now that the NBA trade deadline is behind us, the attention has shifted to the buyout market. Fans and analysts alike are speculating which players will become available and how they could help improve teams around the league. One of the teams actively monitoring the situation is the New York Knicks, who are hoping to add new talent to their roster. Recent reports have linked the Knicks to several players on the buyout market, including former first-round pick Chris Duarte. This situation has sparked plenty of discussion about whether Duarte or other available players would be a good fit for the Knicks as they make a push toward the postseason. The Knicks find themselves in a challenging position. Although they were active during the trade deadline, they didn't have enough assets to pull off a significant trade that could upgrade their bench. However, the buyout market offers an alternative way to strengthen the roster without making drastic changes. The primary question is, which player should the Knicks target? This is where the situation gets complicated. As a first-apron team, the Knicks are restricted from signing players who made over $12.8 million before being bought out. This limits their pool of potential targets and forces them to look for players who fit within these financial constraints. Chris Duarte linked to the Knicks ***. Among the players being linked to the Knicks is Chris Duarte, a former first-round pick by the Indiana Pacers. According to reports, if the Knicks team's salary remains the same, meaning they don't buy out guard DeLon Wright, they could sign players like Duarte or another veteran such as T.J. Warren from the Westchester Knicks as early as March 1st. This information comes from Yossi Gosselin, a salary cap expert who regularly breaks down these complex financial scenarios. Duarte, recently waived by the Chicago Bulls, has become a free agent after a brief and underwhelming stint in Chicago. The Bulls parted ways with him and another player, Torrey Craig, to clear roster spots following a three-team trade that sent Zach LaVine to the Sacramento Kings. During his time in Chicago, Duarte struggled to make an impact. He played in just 17 games, averaging only 4.4 minutes per contest. This decline in performance is a stark contrast to his promising start with the Pacers, where he was known for his three-point shooting and offensive skills. Initially, Duarte was seen as a potential asset with his shooting ability, hitting 36% to 38% from beyond the arc. However, his shooting percentages have since dropped to around 33% to 34%, raising concerns about his consistency and overall development. Given the Knicks' current needs, especially for reliable shooting, defense, and size off the bench, Duarte may not be the best fit. Although he's 6 feet 5 inches, his performance decline and limited playing time in Chicago suggest he wouldn't be able to provide the impact the Knicks are looking for. Other potential buyout options, ***. So, who else could the Knicks target on the buyout market? Some familiar names have surfaced, including veteran forward Taj Gibson, a potential buyout candidate from the Charlotte Hornets. Gibson has a long history with the Knicks and head coach Tom Thibodeau. While his leadership and veteran presence are undeniable, many fans question whether adding him would be a step in the right direction. The Knicks need more than just leadership. They need players who can contribute on both ends of the floor. Gibson, though respected, might not fit the bill. Another intriguing name is Cam Reddish, a former Knick who was traded as part of the deal that brought Josh Hart to New York. Since his departure, there has been speculation about whether Reddish could return to the team if he becomes available. With his size and defensive abilities, Reddish would address several of the Knicks' current needs. However, past tensions and comments about his limited playing time with the Knicks raised doubts about whether a reunion is feasible. While the team could benefit from his skill set, it's unclear whether either side is willing to revisit that relationship. Looking ahead, as things stand, the Knicks have an open roster spot and a few potential paths to explore. If no unexpected names hit the buyout market, the most likely scenario is that they'll promote someone from their G League affiliate, the Westchester Knicks. T.J. Warren is a strong candidate in that case. Unless a highly coveted player becomes available, it seems unlikely that the Knicks will buy out DeLon Wright, preferring to hold on to him and keep their options open. March 1st is a key date to watch. By then, the Knicks will have a clearer picture of who is available and how they can best round out their roster for the rest of the season. Chemistry and cohesion will be crucial as the team gears up for the postseason. While the roster may not be perfect, the Knicks are focused on building the right mix of players who can contribute both offensively and defensively. Leon Rose and the Knicks front office are carefully monitoring the buyout market, waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Whether they go with a familiar face like TJ Warren or take a chance on someone new, one thing is clear. Every move they make from here on out will be with the goal of enhancing their chances in the playoffs. Fans will have to wait and see how it all unfolds, but one thing is certain: there's never a dull moment in New York basketball.